Hey, Brian, happy to report that that officer is okay. In fact, in this crash, really no major injuries. Take a look at some of the damage. We're not talking about fender benders here. You can see the front of this car wrecked. This one, even the airbags had to come out. It's certainly one of those crashes that has you going, whew. Smash. They always say it happens so fast.
I mean, it was inside of probably 10 minutes that it went from being able to see what's going on ahead of you to not seeing it.
And here you see it for yourself. A state police motor carrier stopped on the side of the road, and here comes a way close, way fast trailer hauling truck. Luckily, it made it through without a hit. But his gutsy driving slowed traffic even more. Moments later, a semi-truck comes from behind and smash. Swaying trailer still can be seen here. Police say the driver did not stop.
I'm not even sure if he knew that he hit me.
The chain reaction not over. Watch the left side of your screen. A pickup truck loses it and frees it. Back to that in a second. Officer Dan Rosler was one of two officers hit during the series of crashes. Muskegon deputy Scott Foster was hit twice, and she was driving the white SUV you can see in the picture.
I actually lost control. I hit a car in front of me. I was thrown off and I hit the police officer who was in the ditch. There was nothing that we could do to stop, and I think he went off and continued to help other people. It was pretty scary. Scariest thing of my life.
Foster was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Some 36 crashes were involved in wrecks here on 31 near Whitehall, and for most of them, it's simply too fast for conditions. Today, thankfully, tragedy is instead a different adage.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
And here is It Could Have Been Worse personified in pictures. That too fast for conditions SUV, well, it narrowly missed smashing into the back of a semi-truck. Could have been a lot worse.
I think they need to slow down.
And that's the moral of the story really here, is to slow down, especially when you see those emergency vehicles on the side of the road with lights on top. Remember, there are moms and dads and brothers and sisters working in front of those vehicles. Certainly something to slow down for. Sun blazing.
I'm sweating.
Temps soaring.
I got on work clothes.
The dog days of summer Wednesday.
I'm hot. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth sitting out here in this heat just to make a statement.
But with every gratifying honk or toot, these moms are convinced that this is where they belong.
And that was my youngest daughter. She was 21 at the time.
They sit posted behind posters, an ever-growing line of them, the murdered, the gunned down, the slain, all victims of violence, so many times so senseless.
She's dead because of name calling, belittling. He felt belittled. So as a man, he felt like he needed to take my child's life.
It was 1994 when Mom Barbara lost her daughter Nanette Smith to murder, a crime scene ever etched in News 8 file tape. A northeast Grand Rapids apartment where a neighbor says they heard party sounds before the killing.
Almost 20 years. It'll be 19 years this year. It's just hard to describe the feelings of that day. The pain is still there.
Ever-healing wounds reopened with every violent headline. A painful series of them grew this list plenty over the past several months, including the first poster here, victim Greg Woods Jr., added in January.
You got all these other mothers out here, all these pictures out here that have the same sad story. From us sitting out here today, you never know what may happen to save somebody else's life.
But little do they know that their shock was just beginning. Innocent victims, a husband and wife, shot to death in their own homes. But miles away from this crime scene, even before anyone knew it was a crime scene, a major piece of this case was here, behind an apartment building in Wyoming, in the 3800 block of Madison, and it was on fire. A small child heard in the background of this home video asking a pivotal question of his mommy, the answer to which would be sadly stunning.
Whose car was that?
Whose car was that? Odd indeed it was to see a burning car and no owner reacting.
Nobody did anything. Nobody came out, claimed it. Nobody said anything.
After discovering the burned car, police went to the home of David and Vivian Bauman in Kentwood, but no one answered the door. Shortly after, a neighbor reported what he thought had been an attempted break-in at his home. Footprints in the snow from there led police here to find the Baumans shot to death, and a painful but universal truth for law enforcement.
Crime knows no boundaries.
Smoke from the flaming car, presumed to be a smoldering crime cover-up, could be seen for blocks.
You could tell it was set on fire.
But whodunit had long gone.